Alright, Merry Christmas. I am starting up the vehicle, about to get over to the park. I have not had C4 or anything like that since maybe like Thursday or Friday. And it is Christmas Day today. I don't know what day. It's Thursday. I didn't even know what day of the week it was. But I've been off. Test was last Thursday. Kind of Sunday, I think it was. Of course, got a little expected but unwanted visitor, and since probably Monday, Tuesday, most of Wednesday was kind of lounging for the obvious reasons. And then I had some back pain yesterday, obviously, because I was lounging forever. So I had some back pain for maybe 4 hours, but it was mostly because I was like sitting up and standing and like watching things. But the 2 days before that, even with the pain situation, I had maybe 32 minutes one day of light exercise in the house, and the day before that about 35 minutes of kind of like moderate Shotokan. So I broke a sweat, I think both times. I didn't take good notes on it, but I did stuff. So I really, I took it light, only did one workout those days, but I still did something. And I've had multiple hours of feeling fine. I think one day was just bad. Sunday, I think it was Sunday that was pretty, or Tuesday that was pretty bad. It was either Monday or Tuesday that was really bad. But the other days, it was like partly bad, partly fine. For the most part, fine. Just yesterday, I didn't really go into exercising too much because of the back pain I was already experiencing, and I haven't really left the house for a few days too much either, so that's why I am now up and gonna go get some exercise. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab a C4 with a little bit of gasoline for the car and gassing up my body. And I'll probably do I'm gonna use capoeira for some stretching. I don't know if I'm doing a 5K today. I'm probably just gonna use my bands and then like wander around, get a little light cardio in, because I can't really tell what my body's up to at the moment. But I'm about to go down the street to the gas station and then go from there. Alright, I just had to save that little bit of backing out sound, the screeching of the tires when I reverse, for myself, so it's not on audio. Kind of embarrassing, and also I'm pretty sure it would be annoying to have to listen to that, but it doesn't squeak every single time. It does, mostly. I'd probably say like 99% of the time it's squeaky. But I don't know, my family's not doing anything for about 3 hours and 45 minutes at the least. Probably closer to like, that'll be close to 4 p.m. if not 5 p.m. And I did have a little sip of that Javi coffee, which is the first coffee I've had in a very long time. So I'm about to be extremely caffeinated. I'm not going to drink a lot of C4. I just want enough to maybe do some slow working out. So what I did at the house, I did mild, kind of like, okay, take up the bathroom rugs and kind of like, I didn't fully tidy my room, but I was kind of like, I ate like around 11:40 something. My mom made these like, I don't know, it's like the chicken apple sausages or chicken caramelized sausages or something like that. And so I just basically took that sausage and put it in some bread with a little bit of mustard, and that was lunch. So, can't see if this is a car. Wow, we've had a lot of rain over a few days, and everything is green, and it is crazy to see. It's crazy to see how green things get out here so quickly, because it's not like nobody waters. So it's kind of funny, because we have like even like the city kind of waters the local plants and all that. So it is kind of crazy to see things being, you know, that messed up. And yeah, people, you know, like people water and the ground doesn't get as green as fast, even though they're watering pretty routinely. And it's not, I mean, California is known for being hot and warm, but it's really not like so bad all the time to a point where the grass should be dead so often, considering how much they water. So it is kind of funny to see all that. But it's strange. I've always wondered why. I'm like, well, this is the water we drink too, but we filter it, and it's like, why would the water be like that? But I don't know. So let's get some cheap gas. As you can tell, my family is not super like pumped when it comes to Christmas. Like, they're cool, they're chill with it, but like we'll probably eat something and chill together, and then when we're done with that, I'll go visit my friend for an hour or so. So I'm getting out of the house a little earlier too. Alright, got the gas. That took a long time. Well, I guess I was still brushing my teeth around like noon. Took about 7 minutes when I started, from the time I started recording to getting over here. I guess, I don't know. It's 7:26. I guess I started pumping gas at, 12, it's 12:26, and I started pumping gas at 12:17, so it took almost 10 minutes. I didn't get that much gas either. I got like $25, but oh yeah, well, I got my C4 and I'm drinking it. I'm trying to figure out where I am. Actually, I think, like, I don't usually go to the park this direction, but I think I'll just take the major roads. I don't want to take the little residential. I may have lost my resistance bands, so if they're not in the car here, I don't know where they're at, which means I'll probably have to walk more. Yeah, I spent 39 minutes in the house, just kind of pacing around and like doing the little house chores of like just the mild stuff of like you know, like the bathroom rugs and stuff. I think every other day or every couple days I'll do like one little thing, like maybe sink and tub one day, toilet one day, floors one day, just because I've been kind of like not wanting to spend lengthy periods of time cleaning, but I don't want everything to be kind of all out of whack. So it's good to see people out. A lot of people honking today. There was a lady who came in the gas station honking, and there's some people on the street honking, and I think they're all like honking at each other because she came in smiling, so it looked like they were probably honking like they know each other. But as a stranger, I was like, I don't know what's going on, and I'm just sitting here in my car, and I don't know why you guys are honking, because she was coming my direction. I'm like, what are you honking at me for? There's a whole empty gas station for the most part. So my nose is gonna be runny. I don't know why it is that sometimes when I get in this car And why I think I know why it is. It's because this car has a leak, and it's been raining, and it actually does have a little visible mold, which, there's a lot that I'm trying not to dip a toe in and try to like fix. I'm like, let me not rack up all these expenses for myself, because I'm already trying to get this car in better working shape. So when I go down to San Diego for New Year's Eve, I'm gonna go the day before New Year's Eve, and I got my rave tickets, but it's only for New Year's Eve because I decided to take the bus to keep it cheap. I figure the bus is probably better. I was gonna rent a car and it was gonna be like $250, and then I found one for like $150, but that, with all the extras, came out to like $180 something. The hotel's already like just under $200 because I have rewards points and stuff. And then if I took this car, who knows if it would stall or not. And then the gas on this car is like, who knows how the freak much gas it would cost. Because even just driving around locally, it costs a fortune. And San Diego's like 100 miles from here, one way. If you use the toll road, I think it's usually about 120 to where I normally go in San Diego. So it's even farther. Whoa. Parking sucks over here. I might have to park in the actual, like, park. Wow. I'm not gonna get my good parking. Well, there is parking, but there is parking, but it's not my good parking. But I found a spot. But yeah, Kwanzaa's gonna start tomorrow. I got my little Kwanzaa book that I gotta read up on, so I might read it again because I don't have anything new. Maybe I don't know, I don't want to buy a bunch of stuff. Maybe I'll find something new or different. I don't know. But yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing here. I didn't really have like a game plan. I was just like, leave the house, take a walk, get out of the freaking house. So I'm just gonna wander around over here pretty much and just take a walk to the corner, take a walk back down this direction. I don't even really know if I'm doing a legit 5K. I haven't really determined if that's what I really want for myself. I would like to accomplish something today. Something like that, but I don't know if I am sold on like that's what I want to accomplish specifically. But I guess I might as well just start the timer and start walking because I don't think I have any other thing to do here. I have the purple resistance band, which isn't the one with the handles on it. It's kind of just like looks like a big flat broken rubber band. It's just like a big strong. I don't see my resistance bands in here, so they must be in the house. I thought they were in the car. I'm a little unorganized because I haven't had like a routine for a few days now, so. But I don't know if it was good to take the days off. I took them off as much as I was kind of comfortable with. And then yesterday I realized, I was like, well, if this pain is coming back, I really got to get these workouts going again. So I'm going to put on my Stepin app. Maybe do this for at least 30 minutes, walk around, and then go home and do some lifting or something else. I don't really know what I want to do, but I've been out of the house for at least since 12:10, so I'm going to start this timer soon. It already has 34 minutes on it from when I was in the house. And then let's get the Stepin app started. Where you at, buddy? I'm completely not hydrated. I drank one bottle of water today, 1 16-ounce. And the past couple days I've been a little short on my waters too, about 4 bottles. So I don't really like, since I've stopped 75 hard, I'm not really fully into the fact that I've not been too diligent, but also I was like, let me see what happens when my body gets that break. And when I take a break from school, let me just take all the break at the same time. And I did, and I do feel, minus the menstrual stuff, I do feel pretty refreshed mentally, physically, emotionally, kind of. Kind of. But yeah, I think now what I need is like just stuff to do so that I can just stay happily doing fun things. Alright, so I updated my sneaker, updated everything on here. Let me see if there's a 5K. Maybe I'll do it in portions. I don't know. Cause I think you could do US road running without, oh, that's right, my internet doesn't work good here. I think you could do US road running without, without a, what am I trying to say? Without paying for the, unless you want the medal, I don't think you have to pay. So, let's see. Races. I think you can register for free, but you just don't get the medal or the recognition if you don't pay. I think. Is this a 1 mile? I'm gonna do 1 mile. Let's keep it easy. It's a unicorn. So I have until December 31st to do it. Sign in. Oh my goodness. Alright. Okay, my email address. At least the internet works sitting right here. Oh, I gotta pay. Qualify for a club discount. Fine. I'll just do it. I'll just pay. Do I get the medal though? I guess I get the medal. I'll just pay. I don't even care. Why do I have to sign a waiver? Alright. I'm not donating. I want to receive email. And then time zone. Fine. I'll put my email address. Oh, so I got a $7.50 discount. So it's $9.95. I gotta put my card number. This is exhausting. Alright, it's got the CVV. I hate it when you have the card number and then you have to get your card out anyways. Alright, so this is what we're doing today. We're doing a 1 miler. And maybe I'll do this one a couple times. Maybe not, but I'm doing more stuff when I get home, so I don't feel bad. There's a referral link. I'm doing the unicorn. Alright. Alright. Alright guys, so let me start stepping and it'll calculate. It doesn't start calculating until I start walking. And so even if it puts I'll put the actual time when I actually start walking, and I start stepping before I start walking because sometimes it doesn't fully start. but it's kind of just the way I track sometimes. Like, I'm not really trying to mine crypto for real, but I got 160 and 97 cents worth of whatever the in app coin is, GST or GMT or whatever that converts to Sol. This is probably worth like 40 cents, if not like 10 cents. I don't know. It's not worth it's not worth even like $5 yet, I don't think. Alright. Alright, allow once. Come on, buddy. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's got a Santa and a sleigh. Run for Santa, help. That's cute. Alright. So I'm just gonna get my things. I got my little hand grip workout tool, and my little band, and that's all I've really got on me. And I'm just gonna go wander around this park. Alright, guys. Alright, well, that was fun. Got a couple pictures. I forgot that I was like, oh yeah, I could do my little holiday picture taking. Little urban walk photos. So basically, my photos were just of thrift store decoration outside of a thrift store and another store. Couple decorated cars. Kind of chill. One of the neighborhoods I was walking in smells a little poopy. A little dog poop all over the sidewalks. Like, or other animal poop. Probably raccoon or something. There's like poop bits on the sidewalk pretty much the whole way. Or places where it looks like people have stepped in it and tracked it through the sidewalk. So yeah, but I'm glad I got out before it starts raining again. Let's see. We might have rain. Let's see when. If at all. My mom said it's probably going to rain, but I don't know. She said, okay, so it says 2 p.m., 30%. And then again 10 p.m., then tomorrow from 2 a.m. until the whole day. At least until noon is as far as I can see for tomorrow. So, it looks like people are getting over here trying to get to some 1 p.m. parties. I'm going to drink my little water and put my, the remaining C4 in here. I was walking super slow and it took me like 16 minutes. My legs at the end were like, I don't know, that itchy feeling was like pretty intense. Like, I was like glad that I was like pretty nearby my car. I didn't go that far. I went around like a block. Well, maybe it was a little far, but it was around the block that has like apartments on one side, and then like the other side of the street on the highway part had like businesses and stuff. Found the new Starbucks open. But I actually didn't make it to the park because I didn't know that a mile wouldn't take me that far. I had planned to go around where I parked, and then I was basically just walking the direction that the cars were not driving, so I kept coming into like cars at intersections, and I was like, well, if they're turning, then I'll just, I don't want to like wait for the car. Like, not that I was even moving that quick or anything, but I was like, I don't want to like wait. So instead of like waiting across the street while they cross the intersection, I'd maybe like turn a corner or something and just stay on the sidewalk so I don't have to like do that. But pretty chill, better than staying at home. I've been watching YouTube all morning, so, and napping, so this was a bump up of excitement. It's a little $7, a little $25 of gas, a little $7 of friggin' pay for the for the metal or whatever, and then yeah. This dude's circling. I think they're waiting for my parking. There's parking all over this place. Let me see how much of this I had, because it's about a 16-ounce tall can, and these water bottles are 16.9, and I drink about a quarter of that. Do I call it a quarter or a third? Maybe about a quarter, because it kind of like, is that called tapering? The way it kind of like gets thinner at the top. I don't know the difference between taper and bevel. I don't think. I'm gonna leave my long sleeve shirt in the car. It's there for days like this that get a little, when it's a little warm, or when it's a little cold. I'm gonna take this car out for a little simple drive. But okay, people are out. People are out kind of circling. People are out kind of probably looking for parking, because there's a lot less parking, even though I've only been here a few minutes. All the spots that I saw before are now yep, here comes this truck. So I think this truck was looking for my spot. No, I don't think they are, because they just passed it again. But there's plenty of spots, though, so I don't think they really need my spot that bad. But maybe they do. They're circling back again. So I kind of had a feel they were kind of like waiting on me. So let's see. I kind of got that feeling. Yep, that's exactly the spot they were trying to park in. That's so weird, because there's like 4 other spots that big truck could still fit in. But they were just circling. They probably saw me in the car. But even when I was walking, I saw them kind of like circling. So I don't really know. I only listened to a few minutes of Wrong Sauce, La Salsa Mala. They have a Christmas-ish episode with a corn star on the pod. I don't really know the history of this person, but I don't know. I was just like, okay. I decided to take pictures instead. I don't pay for premium YouTube, so I can't take pictures and listen to videos at the same time. And I can't shut my phone off, the home screen off. I can't. I have to have the app active. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I have to have the app active and like the home screen on, the screen on, for me to be able to use it, which is fine. I really wanted to take more pictures. I mean, there's plenty of places around here that have places I can take pictures, I guess, but if it's gonna rain all day tomorrow, I feel like people were more decorated for Halloween than they are for Christmas. I mean, I see stuff, but it's like Halloween had a lot more going on, which is crazy. And it is kind of nuts, too, how a lot of these houses now, I've noticed, like, the gigantic, like, here's a big minion. Like, I've noticed, like, the gigantic, inflatable things in the yards, and, like, some of these, like, they're not statues. I guess they're kind of, like, temporary statues. I don't know. They're not made out of, like, stone or whatever, but some of these things are bigger than, like, a 2-story house, or, like, a 1-story house at least, but, when they had those big skeletons and things in people's yards, I was like, what's going on with Halloween, man? Like, with Halloween, I was a little creeped out. Like, I was like, maybe I just don't get out enough. But there was a lot of weird stuff. a lot of weird stuff. So to me that was kind of funny. But I don't know. And then it would be nice to go to a rave, but there's like nothing nearby. I could just go to like a gay bar, a gay club. Here comes these kids zooming on these bikes, riding in the middle of the street like a motorcycle. But they ride side by side. Alright. So I don't really know. I don't really have much to say. I'm not really going to do much. I'm probably going to go back through that Capoeira video. And I got to eventually get some laundry done. But I don't even think I'm going to be flexible enough for Capoeira. Like, it's going to probably take me so much time to stretch to be able to do that. Whatever muscle I pulled on my left side, high up on my leg, that like one of the first 2 days I was trying the Capoeira video, that seems like it feels fine now. It feels a lot better. It's been better for a while. My shoulder on my left has been better mostly for a while. I think a lot of that physical stuff, I don't want to blame it on 75 hard. I want to blame it on stress. But I do think if I was not working out, doing 75 hard or any of the other kind of like martial arts stuff, it really, like, even though I was super stressed before that exam and during that time frame, I was managing it okay. Like, the sleep was a little much, but like I wasn't, like, I made some choices that weren't crazy super healthy, such as the takeout to like make it so I don't have to interact too much. I had some takeout because I didn't really want to like talk to anybody. So I was like, let me have some freaking takeout because I don't want to talk to anyone in the house, living with chatty Cathys, and I kind of just wanted to be in my own head, and I was kind of stressed, and so I had takeout a couple days, and then I was able to make choices to where I was like, okay, I don't feel like I'm, maybe I felt irritable and grumpy, but I was like, I don't feel like I'm bothering anybody with my irritability and grumpiness. I don't feel like I'm, I didn't really feel like I was bugging anyone. I didn't really feel like I was, I felt pretty good. Like, okay, I'm not really bothering anybody. I'm not really, not able to feel recovered kind of like enough the next day. Like, I was like not fully recovered obviously, but I was like recovered enough, to where I could still study and think. I mean, I definitely was like kind of like shutting down a little bit on Thursday, and it took me, like I said, about 3-4 days to recover. And that was my estimation. And I was like, I don't think I need really a whole week. I think the thing that pushed it into the week was, the menstrual situation. Like, if I didn't have that kind of pain situation and discomfort and stuff going on, I think I might have been done with kind of like feeling like I needed to just kind of rest in a lot more and not really be productive for like 3-4 days. But I gave it, now I've had like an extra few days. I don't feel perfect. I feel like I need to kind of beef up the iron. So I'm probably going to have a little iron with my, I don't know. Maybe, okay, so what I'll do, I'm probably going to have a little iron supplement now, or today. Tomorrow, I don't like this one. I don't like this one because it's got yellow dye in it. And my mom, bless her sweetness, went and got me more of the same one. And I don't really like it, but it's in the house and available. And then, oh, that's cute. They have these, like, there's a lot of cute little decorations out. I'm probably the only person that's going to be out in the daytime looking at decorations, okay? Because it's gonna, like, who does that? Most people are like nighttime, they want to see the lights. I'm like, I hate traffic. I don't want to be around all these people. Let me go out in the daytime. And plus, it's going to start raining. Let me get out and, like, I only took a couple pictures, but I've seen some stuff that was pretty cute that I'd want to take pictures of. But it'll probably all still be up till, like, this weekend. And I wonder if people are going to decorate for New Year's. I don't think I've ever really seen, like, New Year's Eve decorations. I don't even know. Take this picture while I'm driving. Boop. I don't even know what it is. A nativity? It's cute. I've delivered over here before because I remember I couldn't find the address. Because there's all these, like, apartments that go back these alleys, and the numbers were not accurate or something. I remember I had trouble finding the right place or something. I don't want to crash. I need to be careful. I'm, like, taking pictures while I'm driving. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I need a little sense of adventure, though. Like, that is one thing I know about myself these days is, you know, why is everybody just sitting here? The light's green. I came up on a green light and there's a bunch of people just sitting at the light. I don't even think they're paying attention. Is that bank gone? It says for lease. Whoa. Is that gone? What used to be there? What the heck, man? I think it used to be a place that you could process your photos or something. It was some weird little, like, photo place. Taking, like, random pictures for some cousins. Street that's not really that busy and took some little photos, a little video footage of some random houses and some random footage. That's gonna be good enough. So I'm gonna go home. I really like these little candy canes. They're so cute. I saw some shorter ones. I like the candy canes. That's the winner for me. I don't know why, but it's like the candy canes lining the driveway. The cutest thing. They look real. I mean, they're clearly fake, but I mean, they look like gigantic candy canes. Even the small ones look real. I like that. I don't know why. It's so simple, but I was wondering what was going to catch my attention. I've noticed some of these, and I kind of like the cars that have the decal sticker of the Christmas lights on them. That's kind of cool. Yeah, there's a lot of cute little stuff going on. Kind of cute little stuff to look at and see. A lot of neighbors with some decor, so it's kind of pleasant and joyful to kind of look at. Little fake snowman. We ain't got no snow. But yeah, I'm enjoying myself. That's fun for me. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I kind of like the homemade decorations and stuff too. My mom does a lot of decorating. She's like super into it. Wow, this bed or whatever has been out here for so many months, the grass has like grown over it. So No, it's been in somebody's little. We have front yards, and then we have like between the sidewalk. We have front yards, then we have a sidewalk, and then we have a little piece of yard between or a little piece of property between the sidewalk and the street. And a lot of people have grass there, and we have bricks now. I think we used to have grass. And some people have little rocks, some people have just dirt, and those people have a mattress and stuff outside. It's not uncommon for people to leave stuff outside for someone to take for free, but nobody took that, and so it's there. I have nothing to say, clearly, but I'm just trying to enjoy my Christmas, just keeping it simple. A little bit of work on myself, a little bit of, get things a little closer to starting to get back in order. Gonna get serious with the studying coming up. I might start going to the library. I need to figure out my lunch or dinner situation, but I might start just traveling with food with me and just leaving the house and going to study at the library for like hours on end. I don't want to spend my break doing that though. I was gonna Uber some though during break, but I don't really want to. But we'll see. I don't know. I go back January 5th. I'm excited about San Diego. I'm excited that I booked all that last night. I'm excited about Cross Festival, New Year's Eve proper, Petco Park. And then that's all I've really got to say. Sorry, not too much, but have a Merry Christmas. It's going to be Kwanzaa starting when Christmas ends. And Happy Kwanzaa. Happy belated, I guess it's going to be Happy Boxing Day tomorrow, right? And then happy belated Hanukkah. And any other holidays that people celebrate that I don't know exist. Have a good one.